Have you ever walked into a store for one item and left with five you didn't plan to buy? That's impulse spending, and it can quietly drain your budget and derail your financial goals. In this quick guide, we'll break down what causes those spur-of-the-moment purchases and, more importantly, how to take control. From setting spending triggers to building smarter habits, you'll learn practical steps to keep your wallet and your willpower intact. Today, we will talk about how to control impulse spending. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understanding impulse spending. Impulse spending is when you make unplanned purchases without considering the long-term consequences. This behavior often stems from emotional triggers, stress, boredom, excitement, or marketing tactics like flash sales or limited-time offers. Most of us have fallen into the trap of buying things we don't need, only to regret it later. To truly control impulse spending, it's crucial to first recognize it. Ask yourself, how often do I buy without planning? Do I shop to feel better emotionally? Becoming aware of your spending habits is the first step toward change. Studies show that impulse purchases are usually made with credit cards or digital wallets, which disconnect us from the feeling of losing actual money. Understanding this psychology helps us take control. Acknowledging that impulse buying is a habit, not a necessity, empowers you to make intentional decisions that align with your financial goals. 2. Identify emotional triggers. Impulse spending is rarely about the product. It's usually about how we feel in the moment. Common emotional triggers include stress, sadness, boredom, loneliness, and even happiness. For instance, you might reward yourself after a hard day's work with a new gadget or clothing item. Marketers know this and craft ads to evoke emotions, not logic. The next time you feel an urge to buy, pause and reflect. What am I feeling right now? Create a habit of journaling or noting what emotional state you're in when you feel like spending. This exercise can help reveal patterns like always shopping online after 10 p.m. when you feel lonely or bored. Once you're aware of these triggers, find healthier coping mechanisms such as calling a friend, going for a walk, or listening to music. Replacing emotional shopping with emotional awareness reduces the power your feelings have over your wallet. 3. Create a realistic budget. Having a realistic and detailed budget is like giving yourself financial permission with limits. It tells you exactly how much you can spend, save, and invest. Budgeting doesn't mean restricting fun, it means planning for it. Allocate a specific amount each month for discretionary spending, like eating out or buying non-essentials. That way, you can enjoy some freedom without guilt or chaos. Use budgeting tools or apps like YNAB, Mint, or even a simple Excel sheet to track your expenses. This keeps your finances transparent and helps prevent impulsive decisions. If you're aware that you've already reached your monthly shopping limit, you'll be more likely to think twice before making a spontaneous purchase. It's also wise to have financial goals, like saving for a trip or emergency fund, so you're motivated to stick to your budget. A clear plan makes your money work for you rather than disappear without explanation. 4. Practice the 24-hour rule. One of the most effective strategies to combat impulse buying is to follow the 24-hour rule. This simply means waiting 24 hours before making any non-essential purchase. Most impulsive decisions lose their appeal once you've had time to think them over. This delay gives you space to reflect on whether the item truly adds value to your life. Put it in your online shopping cart and leave it there. If you forget about it the next day or no longer feel the urge, that's a sign it wasn't necessary. You can even extend the rule to 48 or 72 hours for bigger purchases. Over time, this habit can completely shift your relationship with spending. You become a more mindful, deliberate buyer rather than a reactive one. Plus, delaying purchases reduces clutter and buyer's remorse, leaving you with a cleaner space and clearer mind. 5. Limit access to temptations. Retailers are experts at exploiting consumer psychology to encourage impulse buying. One way to fight back is to limit your exposure. Unsubscribe from promotional emails, turn off push notifications from shopping apps, and unfollow brands on social media. If you're constantly being bombarded with limited-time offers or flash sales, your willpower will eventually wear down. Also, consider deleting shopping apps from your phone or using browser extensions that block shopping sites. You can even use ad blockers to limit visual triggers. When you make it harder to access shopping temptations, you reduce the frequency and ease of impulsive decisions. Physical environments also matter. Avoid walking through shopping malls or sections of stores that usually tempt you. Make your environment reflect your goals by removing cues that nudge you toward unplanned spending. Out of sight, out of mind really works when it comes to financial self-control. 6. Use cash or prepaid cards. Another way to control impulse spending is to shift from credit to cash. Credit cards can make spending feel less real because you're not handing over tangible money. To make yourself more conscious, try using cash for daily or weekly expenses. Studies show people spend less when they pay with cash, simply because it creates a psychological pain of paying. If carrying cash feels risky, prepaid debit cards or reloadable gift cards for specific budgets, like groceries or entertainment, can also help. These tools enforce limits naturally. When the money's gone, it's gone. This is especially helpful for discretionary spending. The practice trains you to live within your means and builds discipline over time. Even if you're tech-savvy, the tactile nature of cash forces a pause between the decision and the action. That pause can be the moment you need to reconsider and refocus. 7. Set financial goals and visual reminders. It's easier to resist impulse spending when you're motivated by a bigger goal. Whether it's buying a house, building an emergency fund, or going on a dream vacation, having a clear financial target helps you stay focused. Write down your goals and break them into achievable steps. For instance, instead of just saying, "I want to save $10,000," aim for "I'll save $200 each month for the next 50 months. Visual reminders can also strengthen your resolve. Put sticky notes on your wallet or computer with phrases like, "Is this in the budget?" or "Will this help me reach my goal?" You can also use vision boards, apps, or savings trackers to make your progress visible and motivating. When you're emotionally connected to your goals, you're less likely to trade them for short-term gratification. Purpose gives your spending habits direction and clarity. 8. Seek accountability. Accountability can be a powerful tool in curbing impulse spending. When someone else knows your goals and is keeping tabs on your progress, you're more likely to stick with your commitments. This could be a friend, partner, financial coach, or even an online accountability group. Set a regular time each week to review your spending and talk about wins and setbacks. You can also share your budget or spending app with someone you trust. There are communities on platforms like Reddit or /PersonalFinance, where people support each other in financial goals. Additionally, consider announcing a no-spend challenge publicly, either among friends or on social media. The social pressure to stay consistent can be just the push you need to stay on track. When others are involved, you're not just answering to yourself. The extra layer of responsibility helps override the short-lived satisfaction of impulse purchases. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.